you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. I heard you was the leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma
Customize.
act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, and I hit that.
Entering installation complete. Pop-up. The game has finished installing. All features are now available. Okay.
And I hit that. And I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe with a cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, and I hit that. Okay, and I hit that. I ain't liking nothing. And I hit that. Okay, and I hit that.
Exhibition. Madden NFL 24. Exhibition. Exhibition pop-up menu. You have 5 options. Pro Bowl. Play now. Entering play now live screen. You have two options. Favorite team's game: Kansas City Chiefs at Tampa Bay Buc. Custom game is selected.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated.
Entering team select screen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the home team, are Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs selected. Indianapolis Colts, Dallas Cowboys selected. Miami Dolphins, Dallas Cowboys selected.
I'm gonna pull it with the bar down 6 months.
Entering play now live screen. Entering select your team pop-up. Select your team for the game. Buccaneers 115 is selected.
You can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 59. The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And from the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing it in here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Bell. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal at the Bucs 4-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Enter. Turn off autofill.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Shaquille Barrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. But only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady on target to Gronk. First down Buccaneers. Brady to throw again. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Brady 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now Brady again. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
For Chris Godwin. It leads to second and 10.
To throw again. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first and 10, here's Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On first down, Brady. Evans has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Bucs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Frank Clark in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
A 35-yard attempt.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Well, I've been screaming for probably a couple of years.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
7-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to bomb his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Brady now on 1st down. There's Evans again, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
11-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. Shotgun now for Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And we are even at 10 apiece.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek.
Entering screen resume.
And it'll bring up third down.
Complete. It's third down and 12.
Now Mahomes. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up fourth. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. It took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And this one's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Brings up third down and 1.
From the gun, Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on third and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brady now on first down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Gronkowski.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Third and 5.
From the gun, Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Brady's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 19-yard line.
Brady to throw again. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's able to get it down at a 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs, trailing 17-10, a little under 2.5 to go. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 39.
Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
That one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute clap.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And in this situation,
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And here comes Rob Gronkowski and company. And look at the numbers. They have gotten him more involved. I guess the question now, Charles, defensively, how do you make him less involved?
That's always the key question, isn't it? Sometimes other guys are starting to play really well and you shift your attention to them. You got to make sure you got full focus on him because he's so good that if you don't, he finds a way to make plays. Always have 2 guys in his vicinity. Usually trying to bump him off the line of scrimmage and get him out of his route.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And that will extend their lead even further.
17.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. Is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is, if you feel good about it.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Entering, continue Buccaneers season pop-up.
I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go.
Weekly training option is training option is set to auto.
Inside my head through a telescope. You were raised on the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal.
Upgrade, advanced week, upgrade players. Entering player upgrades screen, you have 2 options. Aaron Stinney is selected. Entering, yes. Entering, attention pop-up to players were upgraded. Entering franchise, view advanced week. View weekly, view 2020 season, team adjust lineup. Members, team adjust lineup. Members, you have 3 options. League Superstar X Factor. News. Options settings. League News. Superstar. Members, you have 3 options. Gray gender. Team adjust line. Members, you have 3 options. Gray gender. 5 is select. Invite users. Entering. Select an option. Pop up on. Lowercase t. Gray League settings. Entering franchise hub screen rate. Team adjust lineup. My team, you have 6 options. Roster is selected. Injury report. Entering injury report screen. 6 rows, 10 columns. Left filter Buccaneers, right filter all.
This is the
name
player
Howard.
card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses.
You set as captain. Edit player. Entering edit player screen. Player info. You have 6 options. First name is selected. Last name. Up. Tap. Back. Uppercase. Lowercase. Space. Done. Entering uppercase T. Back. First name. Uppercase T. Uppercase. Cat. Back. Lowercase Space done. Last position option is set. Position up. Jersey hash up. Jersey hash up. Jersey hash. Jersey hash option is set to hash 39. Handedness option. College option is set to Alabama. Appearance you have 5 option is set to 611. Height option. Weight option is set to 2. Age op. Select skin. Entering. Skin 1. Enter. Select face. Entering. Select face. Face 1 is selected. Face 10 is selected. Face 6. Face 4 is selected. Face 1 is selected. Entering. Edit player screen. Appearance. You have 5 options. Select face is selected. Equipment, you have 29 options. Helmet type option. Mouthpiece option is set to pacify. Face marks option is set to eye paint 2. Face marks option is set to eye. Neck pad option is set. Neck pad option is set to vintage. Neck pad option is set to vintage neck pad hop. Jersey backplate option. Flak jacket. Arm sleeves. Left right arm sleeve option is set to 15. Set to 10. Left elbow option is set to right elbow option is set to arm. Left wrist option is set. Right wrist option is set to wristband white. Left hand option is set to Nike Superbad 4.5 primary. Left wrist option is set to none. Right elbow option is set to full sweat secondary color. Right elbow option is set to mid. Right elbow option is set to none. Left elbow sleeve set to 0. Left elbow right arm sleeve option is set to none. Left arm sleeve style option is set. Arm sleeve style option is set to arm sleeve style. Sleeve temp option. Left elbow option is set to none. Right wrist option is set to none. Left hand warmer option is set to normal. Bipads option. Knee pad. Left ankle option. Right ankle sock. Shoes option is set to Nike Alpha Menace Elite 2. Rating.
Let me feel myself a little bit.
Set.
You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much nice on me, I wish I had
speed option.
I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up
Kicking
in the
accurate
like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah.
Set to touch.
Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
Set.
Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Set.
Don't put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rocking black clothes. Whipping around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit.
Tackling up. Set to 4. Set to 3. Set.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up.
Set to
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you
shoot and kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go in water, die the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot tired of trying.
Set to throw under press, throw on.
Media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Set.
Put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Set. Set to
Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude.
Set.
Multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price. It's like the item you choose. Many ties in the culture. Hit you with them get ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this is jungle. The top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution. Modern day execution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up what they say. They've been
set to 9.
for that thing to get them higher.
Set.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Set to 99. Player traits, you have 9. Development option is set to suit. Development option. Throw ball, set course, fights for extra yards off. Big utilize. High motor option is set to yes. Contract, you have 5. Contract length option is contract length option is set to 7 years. Contract year, contract year, total. 3 option is set to 539,000. Signing bonus option is set to 11. Entering, done editing pop-up. Would you like to save your entering injury report screen? 6 rows 10 columns, left filter Buccaneers, right filter all name J-Hap. Entering franchise hub screen, adjust lineup. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit friend? Things to do. League superstar X Fact. League history. Transact. Standing. Options set it. Slide. User management. Things to do. View. Advanced week. Things to do. You have next week. Advanced week. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Entering player upgrades screen. Demarcus Robinson is selected.
Time over grind, game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lot of you stuff you wrong. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss.
Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do.
I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life 'cause we.
Things to do. You have 2 options. You have 2 options. Sim to next season is selected. Next week.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
Simulate draft. Start drafting.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Skip ahead. Things to do. You have 4 options. Advance to next pick is selected. Advance to next round.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Team adjust lineup. My team. Create Trade Center.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype.
Entering. Warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit franchise mode? No. Create things to do. Entering. Options setting. League supers. Members, you have 3 options. Rate. Team free agent. Things to do. Entering. Team
The
screen.
Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Get the money, I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Nah, I get it go. Nah, I get it go.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bear in a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Test the driver sauce, so I
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Team adjust lineup. Members, you have 3 options. Rachin Dirt 5. League settings. Rachin Dirt 5. Team adjust lineup. Members, you have 3 options. Rachin Dirt 5 is League Superstar X Factor.
When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes
the Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know
transactions.
Keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make
entering franchise hub screen Superstar X Factor.
Give them more than what I get, expecting at the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
And entering league news screen, you have 40 options. Ross Tucker is selected.
Sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait.
Entering franchise hub screen. Transactions.
You can't negotiate
stats. Entering stats screen. Player stats.
The mainframe, loosen up your face, baby.
Entering season stats screen 5. Name or server. Entering season stats screen. Player stats. Legacy leaderboard. Entering legacy leader. Name J Madden. Entering legacy leaderboard screen. Legacy leaderboard. Teams. Awards. Stats, you have 2 options. Weekly awards is selected. Entering NFL records. Entering NFL records screen. 10 rows, 5 columns left. Filter pass yards undefined. Entering career stats. Entering player current. Entering coach stats. Entering coach coach's name or Rivera. Entering career screen. Coach stats.
Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all.
Entering franchise hub screen Superstar X Factor. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want? Members, you have team adjust lineup. Things to do. Entering team screen. Options settings. League Superstar X Factor. Members, you have 3. Team adjust lineup. Things to do. Enter options setting. League Superstar X Factor. Schedule. Entering schedule screen. You have 3 options. Teams. Entering schedule screen. Entering actions pop-up. Select an action. First. Entering schedule screen. You have 3 options. Teams. Entering franchise hub screen Superstar X Factor. News. Entering league news screen. You have 40 options. Peter Schrader is selected. Entering franchise hub screen Superstar X Factor. Options settings. Select demand release. Entering not available pop-up. You can only demand release during the playoffs. Oklahoma. News settings. League news. Superstar members. You have League Superstar X Factor. Entering Superstar X Factor screen. You have one. Deshaun Watt, Fred, Calvin Ridley.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be...
Entering player career stats screen 3 row. Entering Superstar X Factor screen. You have 126. Entering franchise hub screen Superstar X. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit franchise mode? No. Entering warning pop-up. Members you team adjust lineup. Things to options things to do advanced things to do. You have 2 options. Next
you have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Play preseason game. Things to do. You have play full game. Entering error pop-up. Your roster does not meet the minimum positional requirements. Sign the following players in. Entering franchise hub. Play preseason. Things to do. You play full game. Entering error pop-up. Your roster does not meet. Entering advance week. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Upgrade players. View message. Play preseason. Things to do. Play full game. Entering team selects. Ready.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Keyshawn Vaughn. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and...
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Vaughn on first and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
First down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Keyshawn Vaughn, 33 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
For the extra point.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Entering, overflip on top of the eye will handle flipping your defensive play to best defensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off now. It will stay off until it is turned back on.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right.
Levante David in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Draw play, Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They start the drive with Vaughn. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
Number 30.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Cowboys nothing.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And not much on that run, Charles.
You know, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jones. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll try and run forward with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Michael Gallup, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Michael Gallup.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On third down, Elliott. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Cowboys, nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Now Pollard. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
19-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, it's Moore. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Cowboys. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Ingram got his man complete over the middle. It's Charles.
Ingram.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action. Ingram. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he locates Walker, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
10 at the 22-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
What's up, Westmore? Thanks for subscribing.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Ooh,
give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sets up.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Throwing on 1st down. Ingram. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And maybe a little too cute there on the return, losing 13 yards, but his guys get the football back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
They start the drive with Anderson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he almost had it defensively.
You're right.
Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Right.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
46-yard line.
Back to throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to, it says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down, Anderson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, it's a give to Anderson. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 14 yards, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Vedvik now for the extra point.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it was finished off on a 14-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, me too here in a minute.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Complete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Ingram throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Ingram. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know it's a team that will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
They run again on first down. Anderson, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
That'll do it for us.
Entering player upgrade screen, you have 7 options. Tom Brady. Entering. Yes. Entering. Attention pop-up and players were upgraded. Okay. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do.
Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like
entering franchise hub screen, things to do.
Got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Entering screen filter, you have 4 options. Top stories 5 is selected. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do.